everybody and welcome! My name is Ursa Ryan and I apologise for this brief interruption to the video schedule. Hope you're all doing well. I had to travel to go and see family at the weekend, which was really good fun, but I got back and managed to get a migraine, which has knocked me out most of the day, and because of that I am a bit behind where I wanted to be, so apologies, there is not going to be a usual video today, but this hopefully will whet your appetites just a little bit. Before we get started, I did want to just briefly thank you so much, all of the Ko-fi and Patreon members, for all of your channel support. It is at times like this that the regular income from those sources is even more appreciated when I'm lying, just migraining all over the place, so thank you again. If you've ever considered supporting the channel, links can always be found below in the video descriptions. Remember, Ko-fi has a tip jar for one-off contributions to the channel. If regular commitments aren't really your sort of thing, you can literally go there and buy me some ibuprofen and coffee to help get me through to these situations. And there are also multiple levels of support from A to Z to shout-outs and all of those things to consider in terms of channel benefits as well, if you did want to become a regular member. So just pointing people back in that direction, the support is massively helpful. Let's, however, go through a few quick updates on the channel. That's why you were all here. The A to Z Ottoman series continues tomorrow. I am a little bit behind on filming on that one for reasons mentioned above, but we'll catch up on that very quickly. I'm really enjoying that series and I'm really interested to see whether or not this challenge is doable. I have not finished that series yet, so yeah, this is going to be fun. I also wanted to point people to a couple of series. If you're looking for something to watch tonight and this isn't wetting your whistle, then there are other things we've done recently which I'm really proud of. Check out my previous series with the Ursa Ryan mod, the Kingdom of Byzantium. Oh, I should say Byzantium, it's Ryzantium of course. It is a magnificent mod that Inquisitive Otter, friend of the channel, put together. Such a good mod, it really was a lot of fun. So if you play on Steam, go and have a look at the mod. Go and like it on Steam, give it a couple of thumbs ups because it would really help just to spread the mod a little bit. Go watch the series, I had a lot of fun doing it, and remember to thank Inquisitive Otter for all of the work that he put into this because it is a wonderful thing. I really enjoyed that series. And whilst I love everything that I've done recently, I also wanted to point people towards the recent Mongolia series we did. I started on a historical speed, which is the mod that we've been speaking about for other things, which basically slows the game right down. And we started in the medieval era and we created a massive Mongolian empire. It was ridiculous. It was a huge game. It took ages to film. It was a real labor of love. I really thought what we put out was fantastic. And if you haven't watched it, it'll help to keep you entertained this evening. The 20k sub special. 20k. It's getting ever more comic as the crazy subscriber growth on the channel at the moment is, I'm not going to complain about that problem. That is a wonderful problem to have. The polls are now closed. We now know what we are playing. I know the rules. I know the game setup. The filming is going to start on that this week. Expect the series to come out soon. I use a sort of vague soon, but it will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. However, I would like to caveat very briefly, but it will come out in chunks. I'm not going to release the series as usual in one linear arrangement, and that is because it is quite the project to film. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be very slow to film. I'm really going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to put myself under the pressure to put it out all in one go, because what tends to happen is that the games are really quick to film at the beginning, and then they're really slow to film at the end when the computer gets slow. So I'm going to just pace it out, put the videos up slowly, and make sure that what we put out is really entertaining. I saw a couple of comments to this sort of reasoning, and if you were wondering, yes, I was putting out a lot of polls, and I was absolutely doing that to buy time. I knew I was going away, and I knew that this series would take a long time to film. Also, the engagement on those polls is nothing short of extraordinary, so thank you again so much for all those. Just every time you see a poll and you vote on it and you comment, that interaction right now is what YouTube is really looking for. Those image poll, when you have the pictures on those multiple choices, it's brilliant. The interaction, we're getting upwards of 10,000 votes on a lot of those. So again, thank you so much for all of that. Brilliant stuff. A to Z, we are going through every civilization in order. Remember, it's civilization, not leader. We always see that pop up quite a lot. The Leaders Pass came out after I started A to Z, and oh boy was I relieved when I realized that I was doing civs, not leaders. But we are now O O for Ottomans. We've got some great civs to come, and don't forget, if you want to help to make the A to Z series, I literally take the recommendations of the channel supporters on Ko-fi and Patreon, so if you needed another reason to come and support the channel, you can literally help to design those A to Z series and videos. So come along, come and support the channel. It's a really, really good way of getting something directly out of it. If you needed something to do over the next few weeks and you are feeling bored or your hands just need to be doing something, then get praying to the great god Firaxis for early access to the 4th round of DLC. We're looking forward to the number 4 of 6 installments of the Leader Pass. It's coming out soon, really looking forward to it. And oh boy, early access would be amazing because it means I wouldn't be scrambling on the day of release to get something filmed. But you know what, the Leader Pass has been really good fun so far. We've seen a lot of variation between the abilities of some leaders compared to others, and I think some have been a bit of a miss and some have been fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. And for somebody who makes so much Civ 6 creation, videos and ideas and series, I've done it all by now, and having new leaders, oh boy, brilliant stuff. I wanted to remind anybody watching that if you're not part of the Ursa Ryan Discord, I would massively advise you come over and have a look, because I keep full lists of all of the mods that I use in my games. I see a lot of people asking for mod lists, and don't forget as well, if you're using Steam, brilliant, you can just install the mods very easily, but if you use the Epic Store, there are instructions of how to get the mods onto your computer as well. So it's a good place to come for Discord. Remember, if you see people asking for mod help or save files in the comments on YouTube videos, just politely push them towards Discord, because it's a really good place. 7,000 people who love Civ that can help you, and actually we do now have a new to Civ section on the Discord as well. So if you're getting into Civ, or you want to ask some questions you've always felt a little bit afraid to ask, or you're trying to build up to deity, or whatever it is, come across, we'll help you out. We'll do our best. Thank you everybody for all of your support. The last 3 months for the channel has just been incredible to see. It really has. The stuff that has happened, we've gone full time. The growth just from subscribers in the last 3 months has been nothing short of ridiculous. The views are up, the interaction are up, everything is just looking amazing. So thank you all for all the support you've given to the channel. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, just upwards of about half of the people that watch the videos haven't subscribed. If you haven't done it already, it massively helps, because the more people that subscribe to the channel, the more the algorithm will push the videos out and we'll get new audiences. And the amount of people that are now watching the channel that weren't 3 months ago already is wonderful. So thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't, please do it. It's free. It makes a massive difference. And when YouTubers say that likes and comments on videos really do help, they really do. And again, massive appreciation. If you interact in a video, it will help the YouTube algorithm to push it to new people. I can see the videos that have that sort of extra engagement on them. And oh boy, the algorithm really, really picks up on that. So again, thank you very much. If you needed a video today and this is just not quite enough, you want to see some Civ, remember, go on to the Ursa Ryan channel, go to the playlists tab, and you can see all of the playlists for all of the videos that I have ever put up, including a playlist for every single Civ 6 game I've put up, and a playlist for the A to Z challenge if you want something particularly to have a look at. Right, short and sweet. I'm going to go and have a lie down. Goodbye all, have a lovely evening, see ya! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear, L. Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time. Thank you all for your support, it's amazing, see you all next time, goodbye!